folks. I am Dion, your host.
And I am your co-host, Jean.
And you are now on blast.
If we are now on blast, then you are now on blast too.
Okay, first things first. Now, you know, there was an A-list actor who's just reported that he is HIV status.
Well,
okay.
That was a huge announcement.
Yeah, and another actress who played his love interest has issues with this information not being disclosed because when she signs contracts to be an actress on different shows, she has to disclose that she has a herpes sore. Okay? So she feels like, well, you know, if I have to disclose that, you should have to disclose that you're HIV positive.
That's only fair.
I mean, I wouldn't want to kiss someone who has HIV.
No.
I'm just saying, I just don't want to.
No.
Why? Because if you're breaking blood, okay?
I would want to know that, just so I can be sure and not, you know, that I necessarily, but I want to be sure.
Right.
To be safe.
Right. Because people can have cuts and sores and shit in their mouth.
Right.
Blisters.
Right.
And all that lesion type of thing.
And then, say something happens accidentally. You don't know where it came from. You know,
like if I'm kissing you and you sneeze and you bite me.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just saying.
It doesn't even make sense. Yeah, she's got a good point. Good point. I believe the station where he worked also comes back later to say, to kind of make a statement about, well, that status was, he was long off of the show before that happened and blah, 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 blah.
That was still in 2012, blah, 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 blah. And this is when he stopped working for them in 2012, blah, 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 blah. So if he was diagnosed in 2012, blah, 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 then, and it lays dormant for 10 years is the knowledge that I have.
That's right. So you have to have as much information as you can get to figure out what's happening with you in that particular case.
Everybody wanted a piece of that pie.
Yeah.
They probably knew he was HIV too. They probably knew. People greedy in Hollywood. There's a lot of things that go on in Hollywood. That's why I know it.
Our intern was just telling me about a story where someone who just caught he was having sex and he's deliberately puncturing holes in his condoms so he can spread HIV. So see, there's a case with, say somebody does have that status and you can't assume. You need to know as much as you can know, especially if you're in, like she said, in that kind of a job where you actually are at risk. You can't put people at risk like that. And
no, that's just not fair. Some dude in New York was doing that.
Really?
Just spreading it. They arrested him. He's in jail right now.
What's wrong with these people?
Well, you know, there's some people that feel like, whoa, why me? Why me? You know?
Well, so go do yourself or something. I mean, you know, why you want to... That's nobody else's fault. If you made the choice to get with somebody, you know what, come on. It doesn't make any sense.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, I'm HIV phobic. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying, but you know, you live your life doing drugs and sleeping with whores and whores. And whores. Well, and whores.
Did you mention whores?
Whores. S'mores and whores. I mean, to the thing where he was a s'more sandwich with whores.
And you don't even know who, what, where, when.
And you're doped up, loaded, drunk.
Yeah.
You know, and now you want to bring up, well, you know, I had to kill this because I was being distorted money. They was trying to get money out of me, and just to keep this a secret, and blah blah blah. And you know, I had to stop it because I have 5 kids. Whoa, back up.
Yeah.
Now you want to worry about the welfare of your kids and the monies. That blows me a freaking way. Now the kids are important. Now all the money that you have is important. When it was, what about the whores? All the whores, they was getting a lot of your money all of that time.
Right.
So
right.
give me a break.
This sexual revolution now maybe a lot of people or younger people, maybe you can understand, maybe if you know about it, that our ancestors back in the day preached safe sex. Their thing was, don't be out there like that. Now people are just all over the place. They love the fact that you're free, doesn't matter. Some people even have open relationships. Monique just bragging about the fact that she has an open relationship with her
Who's
husband.
Monique?
Monique, the Monique.
The Monique. It's
Yeah.
only one Monique of the world.
Yeah, the only one.
Can we know, since the viewers need to know, what
Monique,
Monique?
who had this show, you know, who got the Oscar, that Monique from the what was her show?
The one that used to brag about being heavy set is sexy. And
yeah,
now
talk about
this
those
is
skinny
it.
bitches.
Fuck it, skinny bitches. Now she's skinny with that thumb head that she was talking about Oprah head. Hey, your head look like a sucker.
Yeah, I like Monique. Monique, don't get me wrong, I like Monique, but she has an open relationship with her
You
husband.
don't even know her to like her.
I'm just saying, what I know of her, I like her
What do you know of her?
talent. I like her character. She's
You
done
like how
some-
she used to do all that cussing and all that talking about skinny people. That was funny to you?
That was comedy. I
I
hope.
know. I asked, was it funny to you?
It was, some of it was funny, yes.
Yeah, the way she would present it.
Yeah, she was funny in some cases. She was.
Yeah.
And the fact that she did, you know, she put some work in and she got rewarded for it. I can't help have anything but respect for her. But I just think it's crazy that that's her choice though. I can't even judge her for that. But that's where we are. It's a sexual revolution. So
she
we
has an
have to
open
understand.
relationship.
Yes, an open relationship. She is okay with her husband. Yeah. Going outside the marriage.
That you know.
That's just,
I mean, once again, you know, if you don't love yourself completely like you should, you need to go get therapy. Because, you know, you don't know what he's out there doing with somebody else, all these other women and all this open relationship. Well, then you ain't got a relationship. Know that if you don't know nothing else.
true. Hopefully,
No.
at least she's making him practice safe sex. So we
She
don't have
can't
this.
she ain't making him do nothing.
Well, that's true if she doesn't him go. But I'm just saying, at least maybe if they have that understanding, they have an understanding that you protect your
Knock
house.
it off with the understanding. Please.
Ah.
Please.
I'm just saying. This,
Please. Go ahead, do what you want to do. 'Cause I'm going to do what I want to do. But then you come back here, sugar. That is nasty.
but understand there's consequences to
That's
everything.
nasty.
You can do what you want to do in life, but there are consequences.
That's just like me saying to my doctor, go on and use the thing that opens us up.
Speculum?
The speculum on my best friend here. She's clean.
Oh, I hate those things.
You can use it on in her. You don't have to clean that. Look, it's my best friend used it. Oh, well, you can put
You know what?
that in.
I think it was a man that invented that. Because,
The open relationship.
no, the speculum. It's still, come on. I bet they wouldn't have invented that and something to go up in an anus if they knew men were going to do it. To open you up, they just, no. I mean, like, why would you do that? I remember when I first went to Planned Parenthood as a little girl, I wanted to make sure that, I was going to do some guy I liked, and I didn't tell my mom. I went to Planned Parenthood, and I was going to, take care, make sure I had birth control, right? So I'm in the room there, and I'm getting ready to have this exam, and I see this thing over there, and I go, what is that? I never been to a doctor. And the lady said, well, we're going to use that for, I said, oh, excuse me. I dressed, I put my clothes on, and I ran out there, and she was like, okay, well, we'll see you.
Out of the camera.
We'll see you when you come back for your for your
did.
abortion. She was pissed. I just kept right on going. I had never seen that thing. I did not want to experience it that day. Yeah, it's
You
scary.
put a line out there. You said for your abortion. That's what the lady
That's
said.
what she said. She got so mad at me because I wouldn't let them examine me after I saw that speculum thing, and that's what she said. She was pissed. She said, okay, well, you go ahead. We'll see you when you come back for your abortion then.
Oh, because.
Yeah, because I wouldn't let them examine me to give me birth control.
Oh, okay. Now you got it.
You got, see? So,
Yeah.
they're talking about Planned Parenthood now and getting rid of it and all this stuff, but a lot of,
Because they want folks to go rampant with having kids that they can't afford.
right, I don't know what
A
they
lot of
want.
our young girls don't understand that these young boys don't give a hot rat's ass if they get you pregnant.
And at least just like for me, if you don't want to go to your mom and talk about sexual things, you have that place. Planned Parenthood was there for young people.
Well,
for
you
people
know,
who don't have a lot of money.
Aunties are supposed to take care of that.
Well, yeah.
Aunties, neighbors, and counselors. Not Planned Parenthood. That came into play because of that situation, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't have to tell your parents. That's bull. Your
Yeah.
mama needs to know, because she's the only one that really loves and cares about you. And if you don't have a mama that really loves and cares about you, you at least had an auntie, you at least had a neighbor, you at least had a counselor at school.
Yes, and you know, I'm not saying I agree with Planned Parenthood, because I believe there was always in the hood this whole thing to try and control our population. And one of them would be Planned Parenthood giving all these young people birth control or abortions. And another one would be hysterectomies. They gave you hysterectomy for anything that looked bad. Oh, you got a little sore there, we'll just take it out. So to me, I think there was always a trend to sterilize or keep our population in the inner city down. That's just my opinion, my thing.
Well,
anyway, to go off on that tangent, I apologize.
well, no. I mean, you know, that was something that we needed to discuss.
Yeah. What about that kissing bug thing that's going on in Texas?
Oh, tell me about it. You said something about a bug that lands on you that's as big as a cockroach.
It looks like...
And you can't tell that it's something...
You
it's
may
on you and it's
you may not
cockroach.
be able to detect it because it hides, it's sort of like a spider hides in the dark, and it might crawl into something that, you know, somehow it gets into your body.
Ooh, I wouldn't be sleeping without underwear in Texas.
Oh my God. I think they said about 10,000 folks or something have, or something like that.
And what is it doing?
It gets into your body and you don't know it's there, and it attaches itself to your heart.
How does it get in your body? Your mouth, your